Nestled in Perak, Malaysia, Matang Mangrove Forest Reserve is one of the world's model for sustainable development. Sustainably managed by the state since 1902, Matang boasts a rich ecosystem providing valuable resources to sustain local livelihoods. However, all that glitters is not gold. Matang celebrated triple win for the environment, economy, and society is, however, problematic. To understand sustainable development, defined as development that meets the need of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs, it is necessary to factor the power nexus of the state, market, and locals. Specifically, we ask how power relations between stakeholders shape the framing and experiences of sustainable development in Matang.
The concepts underpinning our analysis are, firstly, liberal environmentalism, involving processes of market integration and commoditization of the environment. Next, structural violence, uncovering social and environmental injustice. We shall explore these concepts through the experiences of one local, Ahmad.
Hi, nama saya Ahmad. I live in Kampong Menteri with my family and I work at a charcoal factory at Kuala Sepetang. Let me show you around.
Spanning 40,288 hectares, Matang's mangroves are categorized into productive, non-productive, or protected. About 80% of Matang is under the sustainable yield timber production system, where logging is restricted by the age and quantity of trees. In the sustainable development paradigm, locals like Ahmad stand to benefit economically.
Matang has plenty of fish and trees, but there are laws controlling what and how much we can harvest.
Timber from Matang is made into charcoal where I work. It is then sold to overseas places like Japan.
Matang also attracts tourists. I plan to be an eco-guide.
From Ahmad's experience, it appears that market integration and commoditization of Matang's ecosystem services are effective in managing resource use and generating employment. However, Ahmad's everyday life reveals the inequalities and structural violence stemming from the accumulation by dispossession tendencies of neoliberal capital.
Our kampong is crowded because of Matang's environmental law. We have been applying for access to new lands for over 30 years. But last month, the government gave the land to developers.
We cannot cut wood to fix our roofs and fishing boats, but the developer can. I don't know how long I can live in Matang. The land is protected. We cannot get land titles.
The companies behind oil palm plantations and charcoal factories discharge untreated waste, while farmers are using chemicals that contaminate groundwater. The government and businesses did nothing to resolve these issues, and now we suffer.
While sustainable development is discursively framed as a model to achieve sustained economic growth in socially and environmentally just ways, the grounded experiences of villagers in Matang challenges such an idealistic framework. The benefits and negative impacts are unequally borne by those involved in Matang's construction as a model of sustainable development.
The state plans for the discourse and implementation of sustainable development projects. Market actors such as land developers exploit the paradigm to greenwash their continued accumulation by dispossession of mangrove commons such as land and timber. At the community level, people like Ahmad have limited agency to effect both environmental sustainability and economic development on their own terms and have to bear the injustice arising from state and market decisions.
The difference in role and agency constitutes and reflects the power inequalities between the state, capitalists, and local villages. The irony of sustainable development being a framework for continued exploitation reveals a reality that sustainable development is not inherently good or bad, but is a complex of the power relations that shape how it is framed, implemented, and experienced by different stakeholders.